Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol ACB. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to do this time frame that does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. Did this analysis on Wednesday, so that is where the green line there is coming from. But after today's price movement, definitely some updates here need to be made. First thing I'm going to do is a little house cleaning and just get rid of that line right there. Sure, it still pertains, just not relevant right now. And from the presentation standpoint, I don't want to risk causing clutter and confusion with lines everywhere. So let's try to keep this as clean as possible. But one of the newest areas of support to keep an eye on is going to be the pink line right there, which on my chart is denoting the 200 period simple moving average. And this is just based on a foundational rule in charting, which states when levels of resistance are broken and closed above. So going into today, that was a level of resistance, but now that the price is up above it, and according to that rule, you would ideally want to see it act as support. Now, don't get me wrong, though, if the price falls below the 200 period, I'm not saying that implies that now the chart is entirely destroyed or anything like that. But yeah, if the price could manage to stay up above it, that would certainly be a massive sign of power going forward. Taking a step back and looking at all this from more so the bigger picture point of view, though, that is where the purple line there comes into play, the famous 50 period simple moving average. Keyword being moving. As time goes by, that line is going to move itself higher and higher. So a very basic yet highly effective way to judge the health of the move, that right there being defined as the move. Just watch that purple line. As long as the price stays above that line, as the line itself moves higher and higher, then the bulls are in full health, the bulls are in full control. However you can best visualize that, that is what is being represented. Again, yeah, staying up above that the 200 period moving average would be great, but from the grand scheme of it all, as long as it is above that purple line, the 50 period moving average, then the bulls are in full control. Now, what about levels of resistance going forward? I realize the chart's getting a little bit harder to see, but this is a good problem to have because it's been a while since the price has been up this high. So the next key overall level going to be right here around $8.95. So going into Friday, $8.95, public enemy number one, and it's definitely within striking distance. So it would not be shocking at all to see the price get the breakout there. But overall, what matters the most right now is just building higher bases. So focus on those higher lows and then just sit back and let the overall trend continue to do its thing. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.